For this 2021 to 2027 programming period, there are calls for a more integrated approach to implementing sectoral and territorial policies. While the 2021 to 2027 EU's cohesion policy highlights the importance of synergies between different EU funds, it also encourages member states and regions to coordinate their efforts and funding streams to achieve greater impact and effectiveness in achieving EU policy objectives. Interreg programmes operate in a specific geographical area, thus responding to territorial challenges. Better coordination between Interreg strands, investment for growth and jobs programmes and other EU funds can increase efficiency and pave the way for subsequent and more integrated interventions.
So the benefit of cooperating with other programs and other initiatives at European level on synergies for us, it's relevant, it's significant. We think that together we can do a lot, we can do more, we can do better. Not only to avoid overlapping or to avoid double funding, which is, I would say, the minimum goal that we all want to achieve, but also to really increase the effectiveness on the territories, to make a better and a more significant impact on these territories.
In the Commission, what we want is to have good results in the Mediterranean. And that's why we have 17 Interreg programs. And 17, it's a lot. And that's why, to make the best use of the funds, to be the most efficient as possible, it is important to find synergies amongst those Interreg programs.
Developing synergies in the Mediterranean and between programs is an added value in terms of communication, visibility, advocacy, transfer. We can leverage, maximize the results of our projects, going beyond our territories, beyond our stakeholders, and then enhancing the impact at the wider level of the Mediterranean.
So the added value of working on synergies is in particular to enhance and capitalize strong experiences that are currently limited to the actors that have been involved in, while the others can enjoy several outputs, experience and added values from now on accessing to them. If I can give a title to this experience and to the next steps as well, is harvesting what has been prepared so far and providing these offers to a wider population of beneficiaries in the Mediterranean.
It's crucial to involve all stakeholders, including managing authorities and joint secretariats from the 17 Interreg programmes, members of the monitoring committees, USER and WestMed strategies, as well as the European Commission, and facilitators like Interact and TASIM.
When we talk about synergies, national authorities have limited scope of acting, and this is where we find the role of Interact very important. They have an overarching scope that can bring together all the actors from the Mediterranean area, so we can together achieve, I think, what is the common goal of Interreg funds, and have a better allocation of the funds on the places where it is needed.
To build confidence with other people and other programs, and I think that we can achieve more with less or the same money, and that's all about with these synergies and work we are doing.
The WestMed initiative is one of the sea basin strategies that the European Commission, DG Mare, is supporting to promote sustainable blue economy as part of the European Green Deal. So, this sustainable blue economy share the priorities of the Interreg programs, this protection of the marine ecosystem, this sustainable consumption, production, coastal tourism, for instance, which is an important priority for Interreg, but also an important sector of this renewed blue economy. So we share challenges, we share priorities, and it's quite important to work together.
The main outputs developed during the programming phase were framing and harmonising a common content of the Interreg programme related to synergies and complementarities, mapping of selected specific objectives and thematic focus, thematic clustering and line of action, creating a multi-level community with a shared ownership of the whole process. It's time to work together. We continue, plan, implement and focus. We place territory in the centre of our work.